Lambwe Valley. One of the renowned settlement schemes in Kenya, visibly located in the western region of the country at Homa Bay County. This valley is historically known for sisafly infestation, an insect whose bite causes sleeping sickness, which scared the first settlers who came to settle at this valley in early 1940s. During those days, this scheme was full of indigenous tree species such as Acacia nilotica, locally known as Ale, Acacia polyacantha, locally known as Ogongo, Balanite aegyptica, locally known as Otho, among other predominant tree species that harbor sisafly, which chased the first settlers from this scheme. In early 1950s, the second settlers restrategized their way back into the scheme by burning of bushes and cutting down trees with a mission to kill and scare sisafly to give them room for settlement and agricultural practice as the main source of livelihood.
Ninga was a work lady. Never biru lambu kaka jaida par Gabriel. Kawangi wunwa. Ikasani en pira boro gaboro. Wunwa emano makulo. Eka pira beach no. Bange nene o ketwa ninyaka wabet timni. Mama ugono poni. Kendo ma ugono kano kai. To tuo mar toni ndo maki. Koro inanga machiemo ng'eng'a onge gima inyalo timo. Kindeno ne ka tim malumo pong'. Ka lum sama mach owuok yo kamato ka liel omako Lambwe mangima mochop nyaka nam. Na koliel mowang'o akumbini. Koro akumbinigo ema ne watiyogo nikech ne kaka wanyal bedo ni onge akumbinigo ema ne yo mayot. Makata kowang' to wachako loso namoro.
This valley has Ruri Hills as the main physical feature that sits at the heart of the valley, with a coverage of about 8,000 hectares of land on the eastern side and Ruma National Park on the western side, a park that provides a home for roan antelopes among other wild animals in the East Africa countries. However, as deforestation activities increased over time and the number of settlers increases, putting more pressure on private and public lands, this scheme had experienced a climate change effect such as floods that sweeps away topsoil into Lake Victoria. The prolonged drought, on the other hand, affects the agricultural production as the sole source of livelihood. Courtesy of Regreening Africa, a project aims at boosting food production as well as increasing forest cover in partnership with the county government of Homa Bay, farmers here have embraced planting of fruit trees on farm as well as thinning and pruning of natural regenerations to provide fuel, foliage for beekeeping, and enable grass to grow underneath for livestock rearing. The move is not only aims at mitigating climate change in the area, but also provide a source of food and income to the locals.
I'm planting fruit trees as part of my pension investment plan while still a youth.
It's a cold morning when we arrive at Agbo's farm, Goljobe village in Lambwe, Homa Bay County. His home has varieties of fruit species he had ventured into, a practice he usually attends to every morning before he set off to county deliberations as a minister for agriculture, livestock and fisheries.
Why I'm doing this first of all for environmental conservation. Because if you look at this farm now as it is, it's very green. And if we want to achieve good and meaningful forest cover, then people should go into tree planting, particularly fruit tree planting, because you get money as you also protect the environment. So that is it. But above all, it is also food for my family. We eat the kind of fruit that we want in whatever quantity that we want.
In these 10 acres of fruit trees, this farm has a variety of fruits that forms a green canopy to enable moisture retention for the production of maize, vegetable and other leguminous crops as part of agroforestry practices.
As a minister, nobody would expect that by 6 I'm already up. But you are here before 6 and before I must do something every day in this farm before I go to work. Like now, I'm just going to take a shower, then I go to work. So I must also serve our people, but serve myself first.
As this evergreen approach is gaining momentum among the youth, farmers here are conducting inter-farm exchange visits to early adopters. Maxwell Ocho, Community Video Maker, Homa Bay County.